Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the globe.
Oh,
Hope
it
you
is
are
running.
having
Oh, so if it's running.
hope you are having a great day today. It's Sunday and we are here in the house.
So we are relaxing for now and we're getting ready to go out.
I'm getting ready to go out with Angel.
Make yourself comfortable.
I'm getting ready to go out with Angel and you're getting ready to fix
Fix the door, yeah.
Fix
the
our-
door.
to fix our house.
Yes.
Things in our
Hey,
house.
Matthew, you gonna come with me
Matthew, come with me.
to Home Depot, okay? Whatever. Uh, anyways, I just wake you up.
Because
Oh,
we woke up like this,
yeah, I totally woke up like this.
but I already attended the church.
Oh, good. I know I miss that. I look forward to that every weekend.
And I did my coffee.
She
I
did her own
I had my
coffee.
breakfast. Barista. I will fire the barista.
I keep hearing about my imminent departure, but it didn't happen. So until next week.
So I had breakfast.
Oh,
Toast bread.
I did not know that.
The bread is there in near the toaster, and so
A light breakfast, huh?
actually actually not me, not we. Bailey put up our Christmas tree last
Yes, I'm very
weekend.
blessed.
So she volunteered to put up our Christmas tree, and she's not done yet. She still has to put up the other Christmas tree for the upstairs and also the stairs. So Bailey, if you are watching, we are waiting for you to finish our Christmas decors in the house.
That's right. She was going to do the rail, right?
Yeah,
The railing. What do you
the
call
railing,
it?
it's stairs there.
Stair railing. Yes.
Yeah. And so that we can feel Christmas spirit. Actually, in the Philippines, like we're talking about previously, in the Philippines, we start Christmas celebration, September 1. Once the per month, September,
The burr month.
October,
That funny. Yeah, I've never
November,
heard that before.
December.
It's so funny, huh?
Once it starts the burr, and then you go to the malls, all the malls have these Christmas songs and all that. And you see you feel Christmas spirits. But in here we just started. So Ate Bob's house, my sister's house, and BFF, uh, they already started decorating their houses. And Ate Bob's house is really, really a Christmas.
Oh
Christmas
yeah, that's
house.
true, huh?
Christmassy.
When we go there, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. She is so good at decorating her house. Ate Bob, you have to come
We'll
here.
feel like Christmas when we go.
Yeah, you have to come here to decorate my house to have a Christmas spirit too.
gosh.
Yeah. I'm going out with my daughter today.
Should be fun, yeah.
We are going to the mall and we are going to eat.
I'm in my holiday stomach expansion, which is really weird. So
I have no pajama.
it's really crazy. So I don't. I know I'm going to gain weight. I hope it's not too much. I'm already starting to gain weight. Enjoying the good life during the winter months.
Well, we deserve to rest and relax because we are always working hard. We're always working hard every day of our lives.
I mean, for me, it's like I know I've contributed and done some great things this year. I think I have, right? And I know you have too. So
in our jobs,
we definitely have helped.
He's talking about our jobs.
Yeah, we definitely have helped a lot of people, and I think that really is quite amazing just to be able to be part of that and do that. Yeah, it really is. I hope so, right? I hope that I do helps people out, or else why bother? Yeah. So It's funny though, because I don't know if you guys have this issue, but it's like I go through the whole year and I have this. Oh, hey, I should write down things while I'm doing it,
Yeah.
right?
At the start of the
And
year.
I never do it.
It
And so
doesn't
now it's
happen.
like this time of year, we're like
Me
we have
too.
these goals that we got to do, and
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh, I
like,
have to finish my self evaluation
so
too.
me too, right? And I'm working on it, and so I'm like, what did I do this year? And so I'm asking like the what do you call it, the agent, AI agent that we have here at our company to go through all my stuff to figure out what I did. I can't remember.
That's a good idea.
So I was like, I did that, and it came up with some interesting things, So I was like, oh, maybe, So
Well, AI helps a lot,
it's funny, right?
but there's also the downs. What do you call that? The
The
disadvantage.
downside, yeah, the disadvantage. You got it. Yeah.
Disadvantage of too much AI. Too much of everything. Too much of everything is not good. So
That's a maxim, and that is an interesting thing, right? Too much of anything is bad, right? It's really,
Yeah.
Is that really true though? But a lot of times it is.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
a lot of times it is.
Like see our
Like food or water, even
in the
right? Too much
corruption,
food,
the corruption in the Philippines, too much greed.
Too much greed. Yeah.
Too much greed.
There's greed
impacts
everywhere right now.
A lot of Filipinos,
There's a lot of greed.
regular Filipinos, and those corrupt politicians. They're the ones that's politician contractors. They're the ones that's benefiting. But are you really benefiting? You may be benefiting financially, but that's not heavenly gain.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. I think at some point there's going to have to be a reassessment of this greed. I don't know how far,
But actually, it's
been going on for.
I will correct what I
a
said.
long
That
time.
are you really you are benefiting? You are not benefiting. It will not be
Important to help
called.
people. Yeah.
It will not be called benefit if with that thing you are impacting negatively other people.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's
Makes
not
sense.
benefiting you.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
think
read
that way because you are greedy.
Yeah, I mean, I read Bezos's ex-wife, right, the Amazon guy. She's constantly like giving back and and everything, and she mentioned like this $1,000 loan that her friend gave her in college and changed her life, right? And and the friend later on started this like giving thing. It's like some loan giving thing that's really cool, and then of course she is giving a lot of that money away. She's still $35 billion, right? She got a lot of billions of dollars.
Yeah, so like if you have
she's giving away a lot of it.
You're
though,
a billionaire. What
Yeah.
what would you do with your billions, right?
But she's
And-
the only person that I know of that's given away a lot.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
So
We talked about that.
yeah, we talked about Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves
Keanu
also
Reeves.
gives without being acknowledged.
Yeah.
Those people who give without publicizing what they give, and then other people knows about it, and then they're the ones publicizing it.
And here's one too that I was watching a documentary of Palm Springs and Frank Sinatra, and he literally gave a lot of people, anonymous, all anonymous. Only people years later figured out it was Frank Sinatra that gave, but everything was anonymous that he did. There's this famous stories. He'd be reading in the newspaper, and he'd be like, "Oh wow, that really stinks," about something happening, and he's like, he calls his I don't know, fixer, manager, or somebody, right? Oh, hey, take care of that, like his assistant. And then the assistant was like in New York or something, and then they took care of it. And that somehow they found that person, and that person got an anonymous donation. It was like, that's who Frank Sinatra was, he literally just, I didn't know any of that stuff, it's like, that's crazy. So I know that there's people out there, maybe there's people out there not as greedy.
But in the Philippines,
and
knowing
they're
about that anonymous thing,
Yeah.
I just remember the news or the stories about politicians there in the Philippines, because we have a lot of calamities, right? Typhoons here and there, flooding here and there, and the politicians are helping, not from their own pocket, I'm sure, but from their pork barrel, right?
Yeah.
But then some politicians put their face in the plastic or the box or whatever that is, the
That is
packaging.
funny.
put
That's
their
really funny
face, like literally,
because they want those people to vote
Yeah,
for them.
like,
That's
yeah,
funny. What do
like
they call
their-
that? It's like,
their face
yeah,
and their name.
that's hilarious.
What a shame,
Yeah.
right?
That
And then
rhymes, by the way.
their name and their
That's a
their face
slogan.
and their
Their face,
name.
their name. What
What
a shame.
a
That is a
shame.
slogan. You're so funny. She comes up with some really funny things. I think I'm funny, but I'm not funny, right? But she comes up with some really funny things
Yeah,
sometimes.
but you are giving something not from your own pocket, but from the pork barrel.
Yeah.
But then you
That
put
makes sense.
your face and your name. Yeah.
So I guess the overall topic of this live is giving, right? It's really important, right? Especially this
Giving.
time of year, you know.
Giving and
So
not being greedy.
yeah,
Not being
being
greedy.
yeah.
And to also to by giving also to or not being greedy, to always think of the impact of your actions.
So I think we should be thinking of something that would be giving this year.
Like what?
I don't know yet, but I think
You
we
are
should.
giving me something?
Well, I'm giving you an idea. Giving you something, of course.
I am giving you something.
Right, but that that may be a good thing, right? To think about something that we could give, right? I don't know what it is yet. I'll when it comes, it'll come, right? But I always try to be polite to people, and especially like driving. I just let people go ahead if I feel like they want to go ahead, right? Especially like right now, it's like the driving people get kind of weird, So and then a lot of people come out on the road, and
Oh yeah.
it's so crazy right now. So for me, it's like if I see someone that's like kind of hesitant, I want to go and stuff, I just let them go. It's not worth it, right? So just something to think about, right? I'm not saying it's for you guys, but just for me, that I try to be, especially this time of year, I try to be aware of like people because they get really stressed. The holidays kind of stress people out sometimes. So I'm just saying, like, I try to let people go ahead in line if I feel there's something going on, right? So you guys can read people, right? I mean, all of us can kind of read people out there. You could feel that they're tense or frustrated. So, yeah. So for me, that's not my giving part, but I'm just saying that would be something. I just naturally do that to try to, maybe they got something going on in their life, that they're let the level way higher than me, right? In frustrations or things. So, sometimes you can feel it from people. Or you try to talk to people and they they talk to you about stuff, right? So it's I like talking to people and trying to figure things out sometimes, and you'd be amazed, right? This I'll leave with something that was interesting that I've never forgotten. I have a friend in work, and he told me that he had a big family, and he said that there was a party one night, and they put all their problems into a hat.
Oh.
And so what happens? They put all their problems into a hat, and then they basically picked out something out of the hat, right?
Mhm.
And so they ended up. The moral of the story is that they ended up with problems that they picked out of the hat that are much worse than their own problems. And so it's something to
That
think
is
about,
so
perspective,
good.
right? Where the story is the fact that you think your problems are the worst problems, right?
Yeah.
But then when you were picking stuff out of the hat, you realize that no, wait a minute, I'm okay with my problem.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a problem compared to other people that they put in the hat.
That
So
is very,
it's just
very
something
nice.
to think about, right? We often
Yeah.
think that our problems are the worst
Yeah,
problems,
yeah.
but maybe they're
Exactly.
not. Maybe in looking at other people's problems, that's much worse than us. So I don't know. So I'll leave everyone with that. I've never forgotten that over the years, and I've always thought to myself, that maybe my problems aren't the worst, right? So it's something to and
Yeah.
I'm not minimizing any people's problems. Don't get me wrong. It's just that you're trying to figure out, is it something that you can manage in your life, right? That problem versus someone who's like homeless on the street, right?
Mhm.
So there was also a guy. I'll let this one out too. I was a kid. I grew up in Los Angeles, and I read this newspaper story. I read a lot as a kid, as you can see. I'm still reading, but
And
I read this.
is not
That's not
fake,
backdrop. It's real.
this is
Yeah,
not a
see,
fake
look, this is
backdrop.
real. You can move this around. It's real.
These are his books.
So I read. Yeah, I could start my own store.
More
so,
there. There's
yeah.
more there.
A lot of them came out as movies. It's kind of weird. I didn't even know this until I put them in this bookshelf, but a lot of them actually ended up being movies. It's really funny. I saw somebody collect books that they make movies of. But anyway, so there was this man who was in the newspaper. He had died, and he lived on. I don't know why he's living on the doorsteps of the church. I really have no idea, but he's maybe homeless, right? And so he was living, and he'd passed away. There's a church in Los Angeles. They wrote up a story about him, but they did research on who he was, right, years ago, before the story was written. And he had been a very successful businessman. He was married, he had children. And then something happened in his business, and he basically lost his business. And then his wife divorced him, right? And then he ended up being homeless. Just like that. I mean, and maybe some people I don't remember if some people died in the family. I can't remember what the story was, but it's kind of the big three, right? It's what birth, death, I think, and what taxes. I can't try to remember. So anyway, so but everyone, just like, yeah, he's a bum, blah, 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 but not realizing that he was actually successful in the community for years. And then these events happened to him.
Yeah.
And so I've never forgotten that story either. This story was like decades ago, but I was just shocked, that, wait a minute. So next time I look at someone, maybe they're not, that they were, like me, right? They were, I'm not saying successful, but yeah, they're regular, so yeah. So it's just something to think about. Right. And I don't know, I'll throw it out for what it's worth. Yeah. So
that's a good one. All good insights.
Yeah.
So
I have a lot of stories. My mom did too.
My family
has a lot of stories. I have no idea why. I could have been a storyteller.
Save your other stories in the next live.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So hey, the next live, I don't know. Stay tuned. I may have more stories. I really don't know.
We should have a series talking about all your experiences. He has several lives.
9 lives. Yeah.
No, but that will be for the next live.
I have 9 lives, but I can't remember what they are. I have to write them down.
So for now,
your daughter remembers.
We have to go. We have to go because I'm gonna prep for my pickup. Pickup. Daughter will pick up. My daughter will pick me up. And we're gonna do bonding
like a
time.
DoorDash.
So
anyways, enjoy your day or night. And,
God bless everybody.
Some things to think about.
Yeah, in the Philippines, we are praying for you, my kababayan. Say kababayan.
Yeah, say kababayan.
Yeah, we are praying for you, and God bless everyone, and hope you have a great day today. Bye.